Lineups and first pitch are next. Drawing closer to the start of game one, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in game one. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in game one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
In now, Josh Harrison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. One out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Tolles in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
The shortstop, Big Daddy.
So striding forward now, Big Daddy prime time. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Ready now, Andrew Tolles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Dodgers,
here's the first pitch to him.
Andrew.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Marte is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. In now, Justin Turner. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with show track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Here's Corey Seager. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's 4 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Fastball called for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Line towards center field, and Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still no score. Settling in now, Miguel Sano. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there. Makes the play. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit out towards second. Birdie right there. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Batting fifth.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Chasing after it is Taylor. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Cody.
Line drive to left.
Bellinger.
Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The 0-2 home. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and there are two down. And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Stepping in, Chris Taylor, his batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Polanco has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Jameson Taillon. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Josh Harrison stands in as it's grounded sharply to first, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now to the plate, John Birdie. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Turned on down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And he makes a terrific catch behind the plate as he turns around to glove it for the second out. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Lucroy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Dodgers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance. Big Daddy prime time. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Miguel Sano. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jesus Aguilar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Wellington.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and into bat next the catcher Wellington Castillo. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Corey Dickerson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Corey Dickerson hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Second, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The batter, number 5.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bellinger.
And that misses for ball 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Seager, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag.
Now batting, left fielder.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for LA. They trail this one 1-0. So here now's the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping in now, Josh Harrison. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now that
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
the center fielder.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Jonathan Lucroy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. There's Harrison for 1 to Aguilar for the double play.
Now batting, the second baseman, John Birdie.
Into the box, John Birdie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. It remains 1-0. Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. His first homer so far in the series, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. No outs, nobody on. On the ground to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box now, Wellington Castillo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home. A.J. Pollock is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 11, A.J.
Lays off 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitcher.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And he popped him up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that's in there for strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco is over, and he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager. Strike taken, the throw. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe,
this one gets through, and that could bring in a run. The tag from Castillo is not in time, and the run's in to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Seager ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. His score, and the Dodgers have drawn even. It's a 2-2 game.
Number 21.
And that just pains the pitcher. They're already giving up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Bellinger stands at second with 2 gone. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Prime time is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the 7th here in game 1. And we are tied. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Dylan Floro is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51.
Digging in, Gregory Polanco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Taylor is there. Makes the play. 1 away. Shin-Soo Choo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17. Shin-Soo Choo.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And there's out number 2.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, Duro. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Edgar Santana gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 38.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Now beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
In now, John Birdie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 1-1 the count. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
In there, and it's 0-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw will be too late for the force at second, so that'll be scored an infield hit, and there are 2 on with 2 away now.
The right fielder, Andrew.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew Coles. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases. Barnes rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 4-2.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, dude. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Justin Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Polanco is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First offering on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Line drive to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Stepping into the box, Miguel Sano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hard hit towards center. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And he popped him up. Birdie ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still down by a count of 4-2. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Seager.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Cody Bellinger comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and it's gone as they add still another.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Lifted in the air out to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well. Was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he takes ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And Lucroy behind the ball in 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hit out towards second. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. But the Dodgers. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the
stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1 to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Now the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Fouled away. Jansen is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build them.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Edwin Encarnacion will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. Still only 1 out in the inning. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's the first pitch to him. Weakly hit to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Los Angeles win the opener here in the division series.